Well, very good to meet you, Nick.
Good to meet you too.
I've been visiting since season 1, but it's the first time I get to meet you.
Really? You've been here since season 1? That's awesome.
It's just been a beautiful thing for me to just see the growth of the chosen, to see what the Lord has done as a woman of faith. It's inspiring, and we know the show has just really touched so many people. I'd love to kind of hear your own journey, how you came to be in the chosen, and then just kind of the impact that it's had on you.
Yes, it started off as an audition. Like you get many auditions and you wonder what is this? And once I received it, it was so well written that I felt like it was infused with so much spirit and creativity, which was when I received the script at the time, based on compared to other scripts that were so lacking, it felt very stale. Most of the scripts you get, and it's like, I got to work so hard to even make this work. And I auditioned for it, and I did not think I had a shot in a million years to play a 50-year-old fisherman in Jerusalem, or not Jerusalem, in Capernaum. And and from there, it just was a journey of, I don't know what this is going to be about, but I knew it felt good coming here. At the time, I called it the vibe. In hindsight, it was the Holy Spirit definitely guiding us throughout this whole process, because there's no way that all of this would have happened if it wasn't for God. There's no way, because, I mean, how many faith-based projects are out there? There's a lot, and I've never been interested in being a part of any of them, or let alone acting in them or watching them. And this has just been mind-blowing. Zebedee's become my most favorite on-camera character to play. It's so fun getting to be him. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that it's you started out one way, and now you believe that it was the Lord. I love that. And I know there, as I've talked to Elizabeth, and she kind of shared her own journey with starting off as an audition, it would just being an audition for her getting the part, and then even coming to believe in this Jesus that the chosen are following.
Oh, I don't even like believe in him anymore. I know him. I I was invited to a church conference when I was here last September, during season 3. A few days before I flew back to California, and I had people lay their hands over me, and it was at a point in time where I realized I wasn't exactly happy, even though I was on a successful show, and something was missing. And I called out to God that day in a desperate way, wanting to meet him. And I ended up at this conference, and next thing I knew, my organs felt like they were being burned away. I was being like vibrated and microwaved at the same time. And from outside in, he just overtook me. And I fully came to understand who he was. And since then, it's been one encounter after the next, one relationship after the next. And the reason I say I don't believe in him anymore is because I know him now. I don't have to try and believe in him anymore like I used to. I used to always believe in God and Jesus, but it's been amazing. This show's been a conduit, yes, I believe, to get me here for this specific encounter that I had, which I never thought.
A deeper place. I can relate to you a lot. I grew up in Hollywood, pop star. I believed in Jesus kind of in a religious way, and then had an encounter just like you. Wow. I call it spiritual surgery, what you were feeling. Like that burning of your heart, and just that spiritual surgery that I think we all need. And it's just beautiful that happened to you in the midst of this. And even while you were filming season 3, that's so beautiful. Yeah. Well, I'm excited. I know there's tons of people that will have similar stories of encounters because of The Chosen. Talk about being a dad. You play a dad to some, 2 followers of Jesus, sometimes knuckleheads.
Yeah.
Reining it in. Just that, the importance of being a leader, that father figure. Maybe, I can't relate to being a 50-year-old man with 2 stubborn sons, but I can relate to being a leader, right? And having people under you that you're kind of shepherding. Talk about that.
You know what's interesting? When I'm stepping into this role, and then with the layers of the costume department so brilliantly designing that specific getup for Zebedee, and the makeup and hair department, how they can age him to look the way he does.
Honestly, I wanted to say that. I had no idea you were so young until I saw your headshot. And I was like, I just see you on TV as an older man. That's amazing.
No, it's awesome. It's awesome because it lowers people's expectations of my looks. And then they meet me, they think I'm a supermodel, but I'm not. It's just it works out perfectly for me. But when I step into him, I'm literally overtaken by this overwhelming warmth and protection. And in hindsight, it was always God. And he's made me feel what it feels like to be a dad. I feel like a dad on the show. I genuinely feel like I'm a dad. I haven't been a dad yet. But I feel what it's like to be a dad. And the sensation, the love, and when I'm on set, they do feel like my sons, George and Abe. And then even when it was, Kian who played, James number 2, and then Cheyenne James number 1, it was natural, something I never thought I'd be able to even fulfill. Like, I can't relate to this guy. He's a fisherman who's in his 50s. He's a dad. Like,
You do it well. You do it very well. So thank you. I know season 4 kind of delves into realities of life, dark moments, painful moments, death even. And we can all relate to that. I think there's been a lot of death, if you will, or darkness in just this season of life.
we went through it.
Yeah. Can you talk about just being a person of faith, walking through these seasons and season?
What I will say is, what I've come to realize is our world is paralleling so much what's happening in The Chosen. And in The Chosen, people are starting to take cover under the wings of Jesus. And some things that I've been telling a lot of close friends of mine recently and relatives is that in my heart, I keep hearing, take cover under his wings now. Just based on everything we've been through. And we don't know what the future holds, but we do know that if we know him, then no matter what's thrown in our faces by evil, that he is going to triumph eventually, just like he did back then, and he will once again.